But this is the review for today. Let me open it. It's not a model plane, obviously, but it's still plane related. Again, obviously, it's pretty cool. Let me turn on my Xbox really quick and my monitor, just because it relates to that. And I'm going to show you what it is here in a second. I probably actually need this. So yeah, spit up Microsoft Flight Simulator, because again, we're going to need that. Here's what it is. I hope it's not broken. Like, if it's broken, I'm going to be pretty much... Ugh, damn. Okay. Alright. So this is what it is. It is this thing right here. You know, looks pretty damaged. If it doesn't work, I'm going to be very mad. But let's just see. Move before flight. You know what? That's pretty cool. Don't need that. Don't care. Holy hell. Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay, so this is what it is. You know, we got all this. So that's... Hold on. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh my gosh, bro. Look, this is so cool. Look, you got crank, normal, ignition start. Let's start with gear up. Okay. See, this is pretty cool. Auto brake should be disarmed. And then you have spoilers. Wait, okay. You have throttles and flaps. Okay. And then here's the side stick. It's pretty big, I have to say. But we are doing just fine. Look at that. That's cool. It's cool. And then hopefully this is all the cords. I really hope it is, otherwise I'm going to be pretty pissed again. Okay, so. I'm gonna make this super quick. Otherwise I'm going to be late to work. Which work is actually how I afforded this whole thing, you know? Pretty crazy, right? I go to work. Yes, I do. And by the looks of it, based off what my parents are telling me, they're not gonna be home in time to take me. So I gotta walk. And even though, okay, you know, even though I only live about 3.3 miles away from work, crazy, right? It takes me an hour to walk there. Shit, I dropped something. Okay, so now that we got more viewers in here, this is what it is, you know. Throttles, flaps, spoilers, auto brake, you don't need that, engines, rudder trim, parking brake, that's pretty cool. Side stick and stuff. I'm just working on it. Sorry, you can't see anything, but it's actually pretty big, like, huh, that's weird. It's not turning on. Oh, it needs to be plugged in. See, I'm actually like an idiot sometimes. My brain doesn't function all the way. So, yeah. In the interest of time, I gotta make this go. Okay. So, yeah. That's that. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's do a free flight really quickly. Literally any runway works. You know what? San Francisco. Set as departure. Let's fly. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I've never actually flown an Airbus before. I've flown in Airbuses, but I've never flown an actual Airbus. This is a lot bigger than I thought. You know, it's gonna be hard, you know, to hold the camera and do this stuff, but it shouldn't be too hard, you know. Here, look, I have my mouse right here. Okay, ready to fly. Let's watch this thing work. Okay, so I'm gonna power the throttles up. Oh, you've got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding me, bro. What? Oh my gosh. Bro. Gosh, dang it. I hate it when it does this stuff, man. Hold on. Gotta re-get it back up and stuff. I have to leave at 4. But, you know, this is still pretty cool. How do I go into... Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Look, you flip these up to go into reverse thrust. I know how to start the Airbus completely from cold and dark. Yo, what's up, Matthew? What's up? What's up, bro? So this is pretty cool. You know, these aren't really... Okay. And of course it's going to take like 40 years for me to install this. Or not install it, but get it going. Like, this is so cool, bro. It cost me quite a lot. Kind of scared to say the price. But it cost me... It cost me $329. No, $327. Super sorry. Okay. So, we're in the AnyBuilds A321LR. And you know what? Let's just go to a random airport. How about Miami? Or Fort Lauderdale. Kilo Foxtrot Lima Lima. And I swear, bro. I swear. Please, 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 please. Come on. Please. Please, bro. Please, please. 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 You've got to be kidding me. Come on. Hurry. I don't know what this does. Does anybody know what that do? I don't know. But it's going to be pretty hard. I don't... What? This is rudder. This is how you do rudder. You twist it. But I don't know what that does. And I don't know what that does. I know what this does. This is like camera and stuff. That's autopilot. This is autopilot disengage. I don't know what that does. I don't know where spoiler's armed is. I'm assuming it's like right there. And I don't know what that does either. Bro. Oh my gosh. Come on, load. I'm on the Series S, by the way. Just in case anybody... Oh, we get somewhere. We get somewhere. Yes, bro. Okay. 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 So, if we look at this... Oh, that is so cool. So let's put flaps in takeoff configuration. And then throttles pushed all the way. And we have main toga. So parking brake is still engaged. So flip that off. Okay, well, that's weird. I guess that's weird. I don't know. But this is This is cool. This is really cool. Hell yeah. So, we're almost at V1. And V1. Holy hell. Okay. Whoa, whoa. I'm just testing it out really quick. I don't... Now, it is going to shake my screen when it, like, violently comes back, but that's okay. But, raise flaps. Yep. Okay, so. And then gear up. Bro, this is so cool. And then, you know what? So we shut down engines. Let's try rudder. Okay. Is this gonna take a screenshot? This right here, it usually takes, yep, okay. Okay, this is cool. I know I'm not showing it, but that's because I think my eyes are the camera. You know what, let's try that again. And let's do it from the outside view this time. Because I got some time. I have like no space for like an MCDU or anything of the sort. I want to know what that does, what that does, what that does. Yeah, that's autopilot, and what this does, and whatever's back here. Okay, so what we're gonna do. Well, my throttles are all the way at Toga. Can I go to like? No, that's reverse. Come on. It's literally at idle. Oh. So that's so weird. So it's, as you can see, that's not 86%. But let's do thrust reverse all the way back. And that's going to work. Okay. And then on a thrust disengage, let's go flaps 2. Where's spoilers armed? So there's a lot of warnings, but that's okay. We don't care. So this is how you arm the spoilers. But I can't pull that. I could try. Wait. Yeah, no, it's not going to work. Okay. So. Alrighty. And then. Yeah, that's rudder. Okay. And I'll probably leave after this. Oh, yeah, that's right. And then V1. Positive rate. Gear up. Wait. It was already down. Okay. So, before I start flights, I gotta make sure that it's like this. Like, before I start flights, everything's gotta be like this. And this has to be like that. Okay. And I don't know what the hell this is. Alrighty, let's turn left. Heading 240. Holy shit. Okay, so this is going to be pretty difficult to manage, but, you know, here's what it is, I guess, right? What I was worried about is doing stuff like this and how the thing would, like, fall off the table or something, but it doesn't do that. Okay, so let's thrust all the way down. Actually, thrust reverse, even though you can't do thrust reverse in the air. Flaps full, spoilers full, gear down. I don't know how well that's going to work. That is so satisfying. All of this is just awesome. Except for the side stick. I don't really like how the side stick is, but, you know, it's just Airbus. Am I right? Okay, let's put... I know this is, like, horrible landings and stuff, but, you know, I'm just, like, testing this thing out, so I'm not actually this bad. Like, if you check some of my landing videos, that's on controller, let alone this thing. So let's land on this road right here, and then I'm going because I gotta go. Let me see how well I can do it. Ooh. Okay. I mean, so spoiler's full, everything's full, and so far my vertical speed is negative 4,800. See how my screen shakes and stuff? It's pretty violent. Whoa, okay. So apparently I used rudder there. Okay. Shoot. So in real life, this obviously wouldn't happen. Okay. Well, yeah, so that's that. It's pretty cool. Now, I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to do if I'm playing, like, GTA or Minecraft, but I guess we'll just, like, put it away or something. I don't know. All right. Yep. Sweet. See ya.